Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Friday's Trace. Today I am actually going to be discussing about Bitcoin USD, BTC USD, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually a cryptocurrency pair that is very popular. It's one of the most popular cryptocurrency pair. As a matter of fact, after Bitcoin you get to Ethereum, and recall that I've actually been telling you what will happen on Bitcoin. And remember, in our previous video I told you on what I marked out some certain liquidity and told you that this is where the market is going and this is where the market is going. And as you can actually see it, you see that the market is actually respecting my prediction. For now, my prediction, my bias, which is on a bearish trend, which is downtrend, is still effective for now. I told you that Bitcoin, when Bitcoin will come to this particular place, it will bounce here. When it bounces here, it will retrace. Let me clarify it. We are still bearish on Bitcoin. Nothing has actually changed. Bitcoin is going down. Bitcoin will go down till it hits 45, within 45, 47, within 47, 49 range. That is where Bitcoin will hit. Once Bitcoin hit to that place, then we know that there is this possibility that we know that the bear run has actually ended. Then the bull run will start. It is only when Bitcoin will hit 47, within the range of 47 and 49, that we actually know what is happening. So for you that is interested in trading Bitcoin, you allow your money. Don't risk your money. Don't lose your money, unless if you want to scalp it. If you want to scalp Bitcoin, I can actually tell you where to scalp it in the course of this class. So follow me as I will be giving you everything in details. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscription button. After hitting the subscription button, hit the notification button, so that whenever I post a new video, you will be one of the first person that will actually see it and watch it. Recall that I also offer a mentorship program where I hold your hand one-on-one and teach you what is happening in the financial market. Just $1,000 and you are into my mentorship program. It is not expensive. Recall that I'm one of the best financial analysts in Africa. If you bet it, I'll drop a $10,000 mark for it. If I tell you what will happen in a pair and it fails to happen that way, then you collect it. Like I told you earlier, I said this is where Bitcoin is going, and you can actually see it playing out. Like, it doesn't fail. That is precision for you. It doesn't fail. This is the shit we do every day. We do this every day. The only thing is that we are consistent. That's the secret of the market. You have to be consistent. You have to be focused. Whenever I come to this chart, I don't allow anything to distract me. I'm always focused. I look at the charts. I stay away from everything that will distract me and focus on it, because this is money. Now, there are some things there are arrays. There are arrays that the market produces. These arrays are static. Like I keep saying it every day. I say the financial market is not controlled by the effect of your buying and selling. It is not done that way. Your buying and selling, how much do you have? Your buying and selling actually make any impact in the financial market. What actually matters in the market is that this market is being controlled by a certain algorithm. There are micros and macros that control the financial market. These algorithms are booked. They book the market based on certain key levels, and those key levels are actually predefined. Not that you come to this place and you say no, they are predefined. Recall that I actually, now my previous lesson, when I said I was teaching, I said we are going for, I was teaching you about trading range. That class is still effective. Anything you are actually doing, and what you do in the market is what works for you. We all are interested in making money. It is when you make money in the financial markets that you are able to solve your problem. You are able to live the kind of life you actually want to live. You are able to live a very free life out of stress. Okay, so this is what I'm actually looking at. I'm actually looking at Bitcoin from this perspective. You know, I told you that Bitcoin will always be on a bearish trend. So you follow me as I bring you in details what is happening in the financial market. Recall that some time ago I actually told you that we'll be going on a bearish trend, and the trend will be downward. So this trend is still effective. The trend is still downward. Nothing has actually changed. The only thing is that the market will always move up and down. That's the philosophy. So during this up and down movement, you can actually scalp it if you like. Like, this is a double top. This is a double top from this angle. Recall that I told you that there are two things that the market does. it offers liquidity. Whenever it offers liquidity, you know that you are on a level 2 trade. Like this place, whenever this is a liquidity, this is a double top, this is a double top, this is a top, and this is double top, this is a double top. That's liquidity. Whenever you have liquidity, then it means that the market will have to exhaust, which is the last stage of the market, which is what we are actually expecting now. The trend will actually change when this liquidity has been taken. When the market takes away the liquidity and fails to create a new low, then you know that the market has actually changed. Now this is what we are looking at. This is a level 2 trade. This is actually a level 2 trade. This is liquidity. So for instance, that you bought Bitcoin at the price when Bitcoin hits, you see how the market is actually hitting everywhere I mark with precision. Look at my marking. I didn't do this today. Go through my previous videos on my YouTube channel. When going through the videos, you subscribe to my YouTube channel as Fridays Trades. I'm one of the best financial analysts in Africa. I can bet it. You come to my platform and you learn the best you can learn. Now you are looking at this from this perspective. This is a level 2 trade. Whenever you have whenever you have liquidity, it becomes level 2. Look at how this market came to hit this particular place that I marked for you at 53. It came to 53,700 exactly with precision. It doesn't fail. That is what we do. We do this shit every day. It doesn't fail. It will not fail. It will continue like this. The only thing is that you need to understand what happens in the markets, and anytime you understand the secret of the financial market, how the market is booked, how the algorithms that control the financial market, how they book this market, you see that you will not have any issues. You will not, whenever you know this, you will not unknow it. You cannot unknow it. You know it every day and it doesn't fail, and you continue. You know that kind of freedom, that kind of mind, that kind of joy that you have whenever you press your phone, you hold your phone and you make some dollars from your phone. You keep making money, you enjoy your money, live your life just like me. I can live freely anywhere I want, just on my laptop. I live a laptop life. I can move anywhere I want to live there and comfortable. I will be able to sort out my bills, just clicking on my phone and making money with it. That's the psychology. That's the new money. That's a new way of money when you have freedom. So let's go into the charts. I told you that this is level 2. This is level 2 trade. There are some things that are beyond the scope of this particular class. This is just free YouTube video. If you want to know the secret of the financial market, just hit the subscription button, and I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video, where you chat me on WhatsApp. I'll have a one-on-one discussion with you, and I'll put you in my inner circle where I'll hold your hand, show you the secret of the market, tell you everything that I'm unable to teach you here, because this is a free video. It's just a free YouTube video. In as much as I try to be very, very concise and consistent with it, there are some things that are beyond the scope of the video. Just know it and bear it in mind. Let's go into the chart. Now, I told you that whenever the market is consolidating, is a level 2 trade. Like, it's the middle of the trade. If you take your Fibonacci and measure from here to here, you see that this consolidation happened at the middle. That is why I marked this thing for you. I was actually marking this thing when I did all these things. You see that it is not now. Check my previous video. You see that I told you about this thing before it even happened. That's precision. That's the secret, because I understand how the algorithm books the market. Now let's go into the chart. This is a 1 hour time frame. This is a 1 hour chart. You see that the market actually came to this place. When the market actually manipulated, it's the same psychology. They keep repeating a particular thing. They don't change, because these are algorithms. The market is not booked based on human factors. It's booked based on predefined codes, predefined computer codes. These are garbage in, garbage codes. They can't change. The only thing is that it takes time for you to understand how this market is booked. And whenever you understand it, you keep gaining from the market every day. Now, when this particular, I told you about trading range. This is a trading range. This from here to here is a trading range. let me use a brush. From here to here is a trading range. Why is it a trading range? Because it offers liquidity. This was liquidity, this was liquidity. All these things are internal liquidity. Now this is liquidity, this is liquidity. Now when you have liquidity on both sides of the market, you expect the market to manipulate on one side. Meanwhile, your bias should be the major focus. Your bias is a downward trend. Now that you have a downward trend, this is a downward, the whole trend is downward, because just like if you are pushing, if you come to the roof of a building, when you come to the roof of a building, you are pushing the roof one side, you are pushing it one side. This side, your interest is to push it off the building. Now as you are pushing off the roof, the pressure is going to that side, that the roof, the weight of the roof is going to that side that you're pushing it towards. It keeps propelling, keeps going to that side until you break. It falls, the roof will fall. It's the same thing that happens in the financial market. This is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is, like I said earlier, it's one of the major cryptocurrency pairs that it has actually made some people to succeed. Many of us have succeeded through the trading of Bitcoin. If you want to make money in the trading of Bitcoin, not that you'll be scalping it every day. If you are scalping it, you only come make some good money, make small money, and you go. But if you invest in it with the right technique, with the right mindset, with the right with focus, not just that you are investing in something. If you're just investing in something and you don't have a particular plan towards it, that is gambling. But if you understand how the market is booked, you invest accordingly, you invest the right time. Like anybody who wants to invest in cryptocurrency, is now that the market is going down, it is an opportunity for you to invest in it. But there are things that you need to know. You are not supposed to put your money in crypto now, unless if you are just scalping, because you have drawdown. Like me, I invest when I see the chart, when the chart is telling me what I'm supposed to do, when the fundamentals are telling me what I'm supposed to do. What is the world financial economy saying? Like now, we are actually expecting a fall, a serious fall in the stock market. What does it imply? It implies that when the stock market starts falling, a lot of things the people will go into hunger, a lot of things will begin to happen and all that. So what will happen? People will be scampering, people will going around looking for where to put their money. And that is why, and cryptocurrency is one of the major assets. Bitcoin is just like digital gold, it's an asset. And there are so many factors that actually made Bitcoin to be stronger now. People trust Bitcoin because of the effect of the recent ETF, the launching of Bitcoin ETF. That is, ETF simply means exchange traded fund. It's like people people having access to spot markets on the Bitcoin, having access to buy Bitcoin on the spot markets. That is spot of ratio 1:1. That is, if you have $1,000, you buy Bitcoin worth of $1,000 on a 1:1 ratio. Nothing, you are not getting any leverage, nobody's borrowing you money, you are just buying it in line with the amount of money you have. So people are not trusting Bitcoin because major exchange like investors are coming into Bitcoin who have money. People are willing to stake their money into Bitcoin, and when people are willing to stake their money into an asset, it becomes a strong asset, and people's bias on it becomes very strong. That's what I actually mean. And then other things like the recent Bitcoin halving. I am sure anybody who is a trader must know what we call Bitcoin halving. These are some of the things that are actually propelling Bitcoin to a higher stake, that are actually propelling Bitcoin and making people to trust Bitcoin and believe that Bitcoin is an asset. Now let's go to the chart. That's just fundamentals. Like I have a routine. This is just on the crypto side. I trade GBP USD, like on the in the forex market. I have forex base that I trade. It's only GBP USD that I trade for now. I don't trade gold because of the manipulation, and it doesn't have much, like there is no sense of Like I don't have that sense. I don't bear it when they are manipulating gold. This level of manipulation, my psychology doesn't curtail it. It will be like if I'm having manipulations in my orders, it will be disturbing me. It doesn't give me that, like it will be hurting my heart. So I don't have that kind of mind. But GBP USD is like a currency. It's a currency of the Great Britain, and that's of dollar, which is the US. So these are currencies of global establishment, like global body that are known. So they won't allow their currency to be manipulated to that extent. The manipulation doesn't. There is no level of the level of manipulation is just small. So I I trade GBP USD for now. That's the only pair I trade. If I have time after this analysis, I'll actually do some after this analysis on Bitcoin. I'll actually do some small analysis on GBP USD if I have the time. But if I don't have the time, my focus is on Bitcoin. Now let's go into the chart. Let me analyze it. Like I was explaining to you about liquidity, I told you that there are only two things that the market makers does in the market. Two things. These two things that they do is that they offer liquidity. After offering the liquidity, they mitigate it. That is, they manipulate it. Now they offered liquidity. You have liquidity on both sides. You have one, you have two, you have this, you have this. This is just the range. This is the range that we'll actually be looking at from this market now. When you have this, what do you do as a professional trader? You begin to monitor the market. You begin to look at the arrays, the PD arrays, that is the premium and discount arrays. Premium and discount arrays, I mean, in this case, are like I told you of trading range. You have this particular place. In my last class, I told you that whenever you have a break of structure, that particular high that broke that structure is called a trading range. That's the range you are trading on. Now you have this briefly. Hold on. You have this, and you have this as internal liquidity. Now the market manipulated, came to where? Came to offer liquidity here. This, what is here? This is a fair value gap, FVG. It's a fair value gap. I've talked about this in my previous videos. If you don't understand, go through my previous videos. You understand what a fair value gap is. Now, when this particular liquidity, as it has taken the upper liquidity, what is left is the down liquidity. Now this market smashed this particular place. When it smashed it, this is the new trading range. From here to here is the new trading range. Now you begin to mark from here to here. You divide it into two. You have 50%. Anything outside 50%, anything above 50% is at premium. Anything below 50% is at discount. Let me take you down the psychology of demand and supply. That is in business. I'm going to use simple terms in explaining these things to you. In business, every business person wants to buy things cheaper and sell them at a higher price. That is the psychology of every trader. Now, if you are buying anything, you are buying below 50%, from 50 to 75 up to 100, that is from here up, is at premium. You are buying it at a very, very high price. Above no professional trader buys the market above 50%. It is like it's wrong. It's unprofessional. You cannot buy above 50%, but you can sell above 50%. That is psychology. You sell high, you buy lower. That is, you buy at discount and sell at premium. Now the discount here is below 50%, and the premium is above 50%. 75 up to 100 is premium. Now 55 down to 0 is discount, so you can actually buy below here and sell up. This is the trading range. Meanwhile, the direction of the market, the bias of the market should be your primary focus. That's the major place you should be looking at in the market. Now we have this. Now the market came to this particular place. When it came to this particular place, this is 100, this is 50. So the market came to this place and offered liquidity. Now it broke this become the new range. Offered liquidity again. We had internal liquidity. Now coming to this particular place, you know that the algorithm has actually switched. There are some things that are beyond the scope of this class that I cannot actually express it here. It's beyond the scope of this class. So if you want to be part of, if you want to know everything that has to do with this market, the financial market, I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video. Just chat me on WhatsApp. I will take you. I will put you in my inner circle. Just $1,000, and you'll be inside my inner circle. I will hold your hand. teach you what happens in the financial market. You'll be free from financial stress. You'll be free from urgent $10. Like every day, I assure you, if you have like $10, you have like $20, I assure you, through my analysis, coming into my inner circle, you'll be getting like $5, $6 every day. You know what it means? That you have $10, you have $20, you are getting like $10, $18, $5 every day. It will help you to go a long way. By the time you accumulate this kind of money, you accumulate it for like a month, you make huge money, and you'll be able to live, like, use it to advance yourself and have more equity. Then you can build your life from there. Or if you have huge money, I also offer an investment program where you invest money into my company. I have students all over the, like, I have students in many parts of the world. I have students in Germany, I have students in America, I have students in London, I have students in Latvia, I have students even some parts of Africa. Remember, I'm from Nigeria. I don't hide my identity. I'm a Nigerian guy. I'm a cool guy. Like, I'm a cool guy, very cool guy. If you join my inner circle, you actually enjoy having time with me. I'll hold your hand and teach you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Subscribe, hit the notification button so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be able to see it and then watch and learn. This free YouTube channel is my vision. My plan with this YouTube channel is to have a team of entrepreneurs, build a team of entrepreneurs that are actually willing to take their destiny into their hands and conquer all their trials, conquer all their setbacks, and be able to live their life freely out of stress. Now let's go into the chart. You have double top here. This is the new range because it broke this particular structure, so you have this range as a new range. You have liquidity here, you have liquidity. Recall that you have a fair value gap here, you have a fair value gap here. I can't tell you these things, I just express it to you. Now this is the fair value gap. When the market returned to this place, it returned to this fair value gap and offered 1 2. The moment I saw this, I know that this is level 2 of the trade. This is the level 2. The market is going down. That was one of the major reasons why in my previous video I was telling you that nothing will make Bitcoin to go up again. It's going down. I said this. Go and watch my previous videos. You see it in that place. Now, coming to this briefly, we're almost done for the day. Coming to this, you see that the markets did the same thing again. It offered liquidity and offered liquidity. If you take this trend from here to here, you divide it into two, you have something like this. When you divide this, that wherever the market is accumulating is at the middle of the trend. The market don't just accumulate. Wherever it's accumulating is at the middle of the trend. Meanwhile, the algorithm switched here. You see that you have a break of structure inside. There are still, as you have internal liquidity, you have external liquidity too. Now, this is the internal, this was structure. This was the previous low. The market came to this particular place, failed to break. It broke structure. When it broke structure, came to another place again, failed to create a new high to tell you that the market is going, the bias is still down. Now, when the market broke this particular place, it created a fair value gap here. This is called something. It's called a breaker block. It's called a measuring range. If you take this measuring range and divide it into two, you have something like this. When you have this, you have one, you have the same thing. The market keeps repeating the same thing, the same thing, doing the same thing, the same thing at a particular time. It's just left for you to understand how the market is booked. Now it came to this place, offer. This is a fair value gap too. The market came to this place, it offered, came into the fair value gap and held itself. The trend is still down. If you expand this, you have 1 2 3 candles. That's the exhaustion candle. You have one. You have retracement briefly. You have this. You have one. You have a retracement. You have another. You have another. This three. When you have this, now this becomes this. Middle of it. Middle of it. Middle of it. Middle of it. You see that each time you have the consolidation, it's just at the middle of the trend. Now the market return to this particular place. When it return to this particular place, what happened? Sorry. When the market returned to this particular place, what happened? It came to this place. This is a major range. This is a major range. As far as this trend is concerned, we are still downward. but we have something to do here. This is the middle of the trend. This is the middle. Now you have one, you have two. It's a return to this particular place. For instance, when you this is just one of the principle of buying, the principle of who borrows money. If somebody wants to borrow money from you, what would the person do? If you go to somebody and say that the person should borrow you money, what will happen? If the person borrows you money the first time, you return the second time and ask the person, say, borrow me money again, the person will become to be scared. The person will say, okay, for me to borrow you this money, return part of the money I borrowed you earlier so that I can borrow you that one. First borrow, you return to the person again and say, okay, please borrow me at that one money. The person will say, we'll borrow you money. If you come again and say, the person will ask you, please return part of the money that I borrowed you, even if it is half. This is the psychology. They returned half of it. What is happening? What is happening? They have at least balanced this pressure range. This is a balanced pressure range for now. This is a sell side, this is buy side, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. This is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, CB and BC. That's its name. That's the name we call this in trading. Sorry, I'm using some financial terms for you, but then it takes time for you to understand it just gradually. Now we are still bearish on Bitcoin for the meantime. We are still bearish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin will still go down to, recall that in my previous video I told you that Bitcoin will be coming down to 47, between 47 and 48 is when Bitcoin hits 47 and 40, between 47, 49, 47, that you begin to even that will be expecting that the trend has actually exhausted. Then now I also int 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 I also intend to go down. If you let me go briefly, let me go to 15 minutes so that I'll conclude this class. Recall that I offer a mentorship program. Recall that I offer a mentorship program where I hold your hand and offer you a one-on-one class where I teach you everything that happens in the financial market. I hold your hand and offer you one-on-one with just $1,000. I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video where you chat me on WhatsApp and I offer you and I discuss with you and you join my inner circle where I hold your hand and teach you everything that happens in the financial market. Nobody I cannot call you to request more money from you. Don't allow scammers to use my name to scam you. I cannot call you for anything. If you call me, I discuss professionally with you. I am Friday Udo. I don't hide my identity. Any other thing that is not me or you are discussing with me before you do anything, request for my picture. Let it be that I do a video call with you. I have a video call with you on WhatsApp. You confirm that it is me you are actually dealing with, so that you won't fall victim to scams. Now let's go. I have 15 minutes. Sorry. I have 15 minutes. And chat briefly so that I will finish this class. You see that the market is still creating a favor lookup and it is respecting this favor lookup. So until the market breaks this particular range, which is not now, until the market breaks this particular range and returns up and fails to break down and hold, that is when you know that the market has actually down, will be going down because we came and offered here, this is the bottom, will be going down, we'll go down to some extent, we'll go down. Bitcoin is still going down. Bitcoin will keep going down until we hit 40, between 47 and 49, between 49 and 48 and 45. That's the range. Like I've marked it earlier. Let me go back today so that you see it. But it's a normal routine. It's a normal cycle. It's a normal thing that happens in the financial market. It doesn't fail. It happens like this. Don't take off your mind. Don't say that Bitcoin has actually failed, that it's not going to move again. No, it's a normal thing that happens in the financial market. The only thing is that you will be willing to risk your money for you to succeed. This is just a cycle. It will come down to this place. When Bitcoin comes down to this particular place, between 40, 47 and 42, 47, 49, between 47 and 42, this range It's only when Bitcoin comes to this particular place again that we expect Bitcoin. Bitcoin will move from here and go to 105, between 105 and 120 something. So guys, this will be the end of this class for now. We'll come to the chat again and discuss everything that we'll discuss. We'll further discussion of this. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me, like my videos, share my videos, subscribe, hit the notification button so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be able to see it first. I'm going to be dropping my WhatsApp number below this video, where if you want to be part of my inner circle, where you want to be part of my mentorship program, I offer a mentorship program. Just $1,000. I'll go your hand and teach you what happens in the financial market. Guys, I love you. I want you to succeed, and with me, you succeed. Cheers.